What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Alright, guys. We got our Week 2 Proving Grounds match. My vampires against some humans. I'm giving him 60k, and I didn't even look to see what he took. I'm assuming he took a babe. We'll find out here in a little bit. He wins the kickoff. Man, I haven't won a kickoff in a while. It's been quite a long time, actually. I can't even remember the last time I won a kickoff, to be honest. Oh, come on, man. That's not what I want. There we go. That's the one I want. Sorry. Oh. Sorry about that. And went out to dinner with the wife. It took longer than I expected. He rolled a 9, I rolled a 7, so he gets fame +1. Wait a minute, he didn't buy a babe? Thought I was giving him 60k. That's weird. I thought oh, maybe he put 40k in and bought a reroll? I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. Alright, so let's get a blocker up here. Let's get one of our blockers thralls in here. And both of our block vampires here. And then we'll have a vampire with 3. He's the one that's going to try to score. Where's my other block thrall at? Oh, I only got one block thrall. I was thinking I had 2 block thralls. Alright, let's do this, guys. High kick, I like that. It's one less roll that I have to make. Or actually, well, yeah. It gives me an extra roll actually to catch, which I did. That's even nicer. Oh, break right off the bat. Just a stun, though. I've got block on him, he doesn't. If I go there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Sepnugs, how you doing? Ah, my camera's off. Thanks for the update.
Zombie joined your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will start it up now.
Yeah, I was about to. I just came in and butt in here and say, hey, your followers are missing your pretty face and don't know if they can see your text. I'll leave now.
All right, later, man.
Zombie left your channel.
There we go. Now the face should be showing up. Let's get a light on so you can see better. There we go. Yes, one free subscribe option every 30 days, Tech Zombie. So every 30 days, and you have to go back in and redo it every 30 days. It doesn't automatically renew. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, welcome in, Voltron. How you doing? Nice, no takedown there. Might try for the quick score here and try to get Marcus his touchdown to level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd require go for it. Might do that. We'll see. One die there. Oh, he goes for the strength 4, or one die on the strength 4. Nice, no takedown. I like that. Problem is, if I try to go for the score, I won't have a thrall down there. If I do Bloodlust, I'll have to reroll the Bloodlust. So it depends on if I still have a reroll left at that point or not. Right, so probably move one of these thralls in here to hit him out of the way. Move this vampire up to either Hypnotic Gaze him or to Blitz, one of the two. See what happens. We'll see what he does with his other guys over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. That's pretty cool, Voltron. Nothing like watching it on the big screen, right? Actually, if he doesn't cover these guys up, I can get the troll or the ogre down pretty easily. Because I can bring one of these guys here to assist for the thrall hit here, and then I can hit with him on the ogre. I could get a 1 die on the ogre now with him, with me having block, but no sense taking that risk if I don't need to. We'll see what he does with these last two guys here. I don't think this guy's played vampires against vampires before. Probably hasn't played as them either, would be my guess. So my guess is he doesn't realize, or he forgets that these are strength 4, edge 4, and the Hypnotic Gaze, which most people do forget about. So first things first, I'm going to come up here and do that. Come here and do this. Let's bring this one around to here. Then let's do the hit with the block thrall here. Nice. We'll push him there. I'll go ahead and follow. Now we'll do this hit here for 2 dice. And I'll push him over here. And I won't follow. Now let's see if we can get this hit off with no reroll. We do. Nice. Put him up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Let's go ahead and do this hit. So this is going to be the gutsy play here. I could just come on up here and do that, or 1, 2, 3. It's 2 plus dodge, and then a 2 plus go for it. Okay, so I make the bloodlust with the 2. Ah, there's the 1. Well, that might change things around a little bit now. Oh, that definitely changes things around. Nothing like the old double 1. That leaves my guy open to get hit. Ah, man. Man, oh man, oh man. I knew it was a little bit of a risky play, but I wasn't expecting the double 1 right there. He can definitely get to me and hit me easily. That is not good. Not good at all. All of his guys over here are completely wide open. The good thing for me is he's got to hit him this way, so the ball's going to push off this way, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't bounce back down this way. That was a bad spot to double 1, guys. Oh, no, he's going to blitz that way. I didn't realize that was a blitzer right there. It's still just a 1 die. He's got to bring somebody else down for another assist, because the ogre doesn't have block. I'd bring one of these guys down and assist here, and then block the way he's thinking, because then he's got all his guys here to pick the ball up, right? That's definitely the better play there, I believe. Right, because if he blitzes this way and he pushes here and the ball bounces out here, that puts the ball back in my area a little better, as opposed to having the ball over here where I have fewer guys, because the bulk of my guys are right here, 5 of them to be exact. I like the idea to blitz there. That is a go for it, though. Yeah, that's a go for it with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be a go for it with him too. Yeah, he's almost got to do it that way. Push him there and then blitz this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a go for it no matter which way he goes. You almost got to blitz with this guy though because of the block, because this guy doesn't have block. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could go this way and go for it, or you could go this way and dodge. Not quite sure why he would move the blitzer back there. It's doing no good. I'm not really planning on doing anything with these two. I guess he doesn't really know that though. But that doesn't really stop me from being able to score there anyway. I could just run right around him if I wanted to. Makes the go for it. Doesn't get the yellow. Does he spend a reroll? Yes, he does, and he gets the yellow there. Push me here. Yep. Follow up. No break is good. So now he can come down and get the ball with him. But this leaves me a chance to get the ball back, though, right? I don't know that I'd do that go for it necessarily. Could. I think I'd probably go here and then pass to this guy. Well, no, because I can still pick him up. That's a touchy one there. He'd rather foul. That just leaves the ball wide open for me there. Interesting. I mean, I can certainly understand the foul for sure. Ah, he's gonna try it that way. That's interesting. With no reroll, that's a lot of rolls. To try to pick that ball up. Makes the first one. Wow, made all of them with no reroll. Oh, and he just made it with the last two too. The 3-4. That's very gutsy. Watch the hot potato there. He almost made them all. Almost made all the rolls he needed. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and do this hit because I have block. That's a safer hit. At least gets him out of the way. Man, I really wanted to pass with him, man. Crap. How can I... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't do that because then he's in the way. No way I can really pass with him, I don't think. Let's bring him down here. Let's bring this guy over to here. Actually, let's bring him into the middle. Actually, you made the pass. You failed to catch, I believe. Yeah. No, here it is. Go for it, pick up. Pass. Oh, no, he did fail the pass. Yep. He did fail the pass. I think I'm still going to come down here anyway and mark all them guys up. We'll try the gaze. So one thing you should do when you play vampires is if you have a vampire that's not going to do anything, just stand there or just stand up like he just did. If you're not making another action with him, always use hypnotic gaze even if you don't really need it. The reason why is it gets you in the habit of using hypnotic gaze so that you don't forget to use it in a time when you really do need to use it. It's just a great habit to get into and to not mess yourself up with. No block on either one of these guys. Let's go ahead and hit with this one here. There we go, perfect. That means I can bring this guy down to here. That means I can blitz with this guy now. We got armor 8. Armor 8 with block. And armor whatever. Blitz this way, that way I can follow up, hopefully. Yes. Follow up and get out of being marked by the ogre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so let's do this. I made a dodge that time, that's good, but I failed to pick up. Go
Scotch
figure.
has connected.
Go figure.
Scotch has left the server.
Thankfully, I don't have to make a go for it to buy the thrall since I made my bloodlust. 3+, 2+. Pass is good. And that's by Kragus. Yep, Kragus makes the pass. Death Dealers, Kragus with this 5th completion in 2 games. He is a passing fool. This vampire. Can't make it to the end zone, so what I'm going to do is just bring my thrall down. I mean, I can make it to the end zone by making a go for it, but I don't have a reroll, so there's no sense in doing that. But I'll bring the thrall down in case I fail a bloodlust, which I don't, so it doesn't really matter. No sense in doing anything else right now. We'll just leave it like it is. Hypnotic gaze, yes. So what hypnotic gaze is, in order for hypnotic gaze to work and go off, you have to make a unmodified agility roll. I believe it's unmodified agility, if I remember correctly. An agility roll for the player with hypnotic gaze, right? So it's unmodified with -1 modifier for each opposing tackle zone than the victims, right? So in this case, when I did this one, this tackle zone didn't hurt me because I had one of my guys negative assisting it. So I basically only had to roll a 2+, which is my normal edge roll, -1 for this one tackle zone. So I had to roll a 3+ on that hypnotic gaze. So if we go back here and we look, hypnotic gaze 3+. Oh, I guess you do count those. I thought it was like could have swore it was like guard. I'll have to look that up. That might be an actual bug. I thought it canceled out, not guard, it canceled out like in fouls. If you had somebody canceling one of their tackle zones and it canceled out. But actually, now that I think about it, no, it doesn't. That is right. So it would have been -2. So it's normally a 2+. -2 should have been a 4+. Something's not right there. Something's wrong with those numbers. But anyway, once you do pass hypnotic gaze, which I've just done, this guy is basically in a stupor. He's gazed. He's hypnotized. So it's like really stupid. If he had guard or tackle or anything like that, he can't use them while he's gazed. He's got to actually perform an action to take the gaze off. So if I'd had a guy standing here in this square and I hypnotic gazed him, then I could move that guy freely without having to dodge out because he's gazed and just standing there looking stupid, basically. But when this guy takes an action, whether it's moving, blocking, blitzing, or if he just double clicks on it and says make hypnotic gaze action, that cancels his turn. His turn's over, but he becomes ungazed. And then he can use his tackle zones, he can use his guard, or any other skills that are passive skills that he could use in that case. I got you, Carl. But doing the things the way I did, like blitzing with him to push him off, that frees me up from the ogre, from taking a mighty blow hit with the ogre, unless he would have blitzed with the ogre. That's the only way I take a mighty blow hit. So now, see, he's only going to get 1 dice there because he's gazed. And I don't think he didn't realize that, or he did it that way on purpose to be able to move this guy freely. He was hoping to get a yellow and knock him down. But now he can blitz here and then move on up to put pressure on me. But it's a 1 die if he does, because I'm canceling him with my vampire here. Or he could do all that. I don't think he meant to do that, though. This game's a far cry from the way the game started last week with the flings. He had a whole crapload of casualties on me by halftime. So far this game, through 3 turns at least, I haven't had to bite one. I haven't had him take any out. I've been able to keep my thralls relatively safe from being hit. His better bet would probably be to 1 die the thrall here, or do 2 go for it's to mark him up, but to hit the thrall and hope he takes the thrall out and takes him off the pitch, and then make me fail a bloodlust instead of doing it that way. Because now he's got to burn the reroll and take a chance here. Well, he doesn't have to, but I would assume that he does. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he figures this is a... Yeah, he just figures this is a pointless deal at this point. But I haven't been able to hurt him either, so... But I wouldn't expect to hurt him that much because I'm armor... Or no mighty blow, and he's predominantly armor 8, so... Wouldn't expect to hurt him too terribly much. This is my block thrall, so let's hit with him. I've got block, he doesn't. Nice. Turn this guy over to here. Let's stand this one up. Let's do this hit here. I do not have blocks, so I'll have to re-roll that. I'll take the both down. Alright, since he has nobody that can really get to me right now, I don't really need to score. I'd rather take a chance here first and then score next turn. We'll see how it works. Nah, it didn't work. Took a chance and it burned me. Oh, that's good to hear. It's always good to hear when newer coaches get good reviews like that. Ah, bonehead. That's nice. We'll take a bonehead right there. Now, I could be in trouble because I gotta worry about bloodlusting down here with no thrall down there. It's a very risky play that I did. It's a pretty stupid play, actually, but... One die here with blocker. Gets the push. Surprised he followed up. I guess he's gonna do the one die there. Yeah, that's why he followed. Ah, did you apologize to him? That's all that matters, right? Everybody gets salty every once in a while. As long as you admit it and say, hey man, sorry about that, my bad. There's a yellow for him. No break though. Oh, another one die yellow. That's ugly. That could hurt. That could hurt. Yep. Sooner or later it was bound to happen. I was gonna lose one at some point. Only a matter of time. Ugh. All these one die yellows with no block pieces. That's so sick. Even pushes would be fine. Thankfully that one didn't break. Does the blitz there. Oh, he should have did the blitz there. Well, at least that guy had block. Yep. It's usually when I get salty and feel bad too, is when it's my fuck up. It happens. No, it does. You have to bite before you can score, Rex. It doesn't work that way. On a block you can. A block you can still block, and then you get kicked off if you don't bite. At least if it's supposed to be that way. If it's not, then it's a bug in the way they've got it built. But it's absolutely supposed to be that way. 1, 2, 3. So I can't even stand him up because if he bloodlusts, he gets screwed. But I can go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm going to do it that way. And
Scotch
there's
has
turnover.
connected.
And I KO myself. Go figure. Yeah, you're supposed. The only thing that you can do before you have to bite is finish out a move, perform a blitz, or a block. Anything else that you do before or after you bloodlust, you have to bite first. On a 2+ carries out the actions normal, however, one must feed on a thrall or a teammate or a spectator at the end of the declared action, but before actually passing, handing off, or scoring. The vampire must feed. So anything else that you do is a like a block or a blitz or a dodge or anything else, you're fine. Nice, there's a turnover. Finally, a 1-die block burned him. Ah, double burned him, nice. Oh, and crossed him. Even nicer. Alright, so that is 2 points for Alexander Corvinus. Nice. Casualty for him. Is good. Alright, so that's my blocker there. I still can't take a chance on him yet. Ah, excuse me, guys. Had to sneeze there. Alright, well, I'm going to take a chance here and blitz. Because I can't get over to there. Yeah, let's blitz here and push this guy out, hopefully. Oh, come on. Jeez Louise, man. So sick. All you need's a push. Dice are fairly ugly for both of us, though. It's not just me. Fairly ugly for both of us. But I'm still decently safe down there. He'd have to get double yellows to get double yellows red. My choice to get. He's going to foul down here to get the ball out. Well, I wasn't planning on stalling till late. I was planning on scoring that turn. I just double skulled on trying to, or basically double skulled trying to surf. I just wanted to get the surf on the blitzer. Yeah, that's what he should do. Hope he gets the push and forces me to push into the end zone. That way he still has 2 turns to try to score back. That's absolutely what he should do. I figured that was coming. That's a good foul there. He had good odds with the 2 assists. He just didn't get lucky enough to break, but he didn't get caught either, so not too bad. One die there with block, so it's not too risky. Just got to dodge the skull. Yep, exactly, Ricks. I mean, you might as well take a chance at that point, right? Oh, he's going to blitz that way. Interesting. Makes both go for it, but nothing else. That actually gives me a pretty decent chance to score, I think. Unless he forces me to score here. That's what I don't want him to do. I need that. There we go. I need that vampire free. Alright, so not even going to stand these other guys up. We'll just let them do what they're going to do. Actually, how do I want to do this here? Because I'd love to blitz him free. That would make me have to do a go for it. If I'm going to do that, I might as well just do the go for it here. Or here. No. I'd need to be... Yeah, I need him to be free so I can move him down here. But then he's not free there. Let's just go ahead and move here. Let's go ahead and move this guy down to here. Yeah, see, that should... No, that was 2 tackle zones because I had 2 besides the guy I'm hitting, yeah. But it should have been a... It's a 3+ normally, and then it's -2, so I need a 5. Yeah, okay. It's just a visual thing. It should be 5+ normally. It's not adding in the -2 for the 2 tackle zones is why. The 3+ is the normal roll, normal edge roll. So, it makes more sense now. Alright, so I'm just going to do it this way. Actually, you know what? I could. But if I hypnotic gaze there...
KRUS8ER has connected.
No, actually, I know what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to have to do it the hard way now. I can't blitz with him now. That pisses me off. So I got to move in this way. I was going to blitz with him. I was going to try to hypnotic gaze him, or him, and then blitz him off, and then move him down in so he could be bitten there. But let's go ahead and try this. Let's try to hypnotic gaze this guy. That's good. Now we'll bite him. Just be a stunned. Perfect. Now, go ahead and stand him up.
Zombie has left the server.
Problem here is if I bloodlust, I'm screwed. So I'm gonna. He's not block. If I do that, actually I'm not screwed. I got to blitz. If I blitz and push, then I can push him here, and then that way I could run in and to here and score and then bite. I just got to get a good blitz here. Okay, I didn't bloodlust anyway, so it didn't matter. See, I could have done it that way. And then I could have ran into here and bit if I needed to. So that could have worked. That could have worked there. As long as I didn't double fail the blitz, I'd have been fine. If I'd have bloodlusted with him. So that's the kind of stuff. Ooh, nice. That's the kind of stuff you got to think about with vampires, and you got to really plan ahead for where you're going to be if you fail that bloodlust. And you got to always plan that you're going to fail it, because the time when you don't is the time when you do fail it and it fucks you. Now, unfortunately, I can't put vampires up there because he's going to foul them if I do. Actually, you know what? No, I am putting my vampires up there. I'm going to put both my blockers on the outside. And I'm going to put my 0-pointer there. And then I'm going to put all of my thralls here. So that he can't get the assists on them. Then I'm going to put him there. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to put him here. Him there. Him there. So that way, no, I got both of my KOs back. That's nice. So that way, he can only get one assist here. So he's a 1 die on either one of the blockers unless he uses the ogre there first. But then he only gets 1 assist here and there. If he comes up here, he's got to bring a guy in to take this assist away to blitz him off, or he can 1 die blitz. Same way on this side. He can't bring a guy in here for assist. I'm going to go ahead and bring, because if he hits the ogre here and pushes him off, he could bring another guy in to get 2 assists there. So I need to bring these guys up 1. Let's do that. Push him there. That way I got 2 thralls standing behind those guys. In case I need the thralls to bite. Yeah, I know he's got 2 turns. Yeah, I would have had to bite if I had failed, Rex. That's why I had to wait, or to push that off and make sure I had a way to bite. But luckily I didn't have to. Okay, so he's going to push around the side here, which is fine. I can move my guys back down and around. He's out of rerolls too, so that helps. Oh, Marcus scored, right? Yes, he did. And levels him. Nice. So after 2 games, I've leveled 3 vampires already. That is freaking awesome. That is very, very awesome. Now I just got to get the other one 2 touchdowns, right? And he'll level. Or 3 passes and a touchdown. Welcome to the new guys that came in. Detox, Ni Konku, welcome in. One Size More, welcome in. All right, let's see what happens here. Ooh, a blitz, nice. I like that. So let's just go ahead and, there's my blocker there. So let's just go ahead and line these guys up here. We'll bring this guy over here. No, actually we'll bring this guy over here. I'm going to blitz with him. Bring this guy down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's bring him to there. And let's go ahead and blitz here. Ugh, stupid turnovers, man. My dice have not been good the first 2 games with these guys. Even though I've gotten a lot of passes off and a lot of levels, I've rolled a lot of turnover dice with this team so far in the first game and this game. A Lots of turnover dice. I mean, I can't complain. I've got some good dice too. It's not like my dice have been just completely shit. But I have had a lot of turnover dice. And chances where I had to do good stuff. Like that surf earlier on the blitzer, I could have easily surfed, but I get double blocks with a throw. Or double both downs. So dice could definitely be better. Not terrible. Could definitely be a lot worse. But he's still got chances here. If he blitzes with the ogre.
Phonics has left the server.
Blitzes with the ogre and knocks him down. Then he's got 2 dice with him with the ogre assist. And follows in. Takes him down, follows in. Then he's got 2 dice on him. And he could surf him. Oh, but that hurts him. Wow. And like I said, I can't complain because his dice have been just as shitty as mine have, really. And same thing last game with against the Flings. Blog's dice were just as shitty as my dice. And he has a turnover there. Wow. Oh, and he hurts himself. And a miss next game, too. Ugh. Not a whole lot he could do there. That kind of screwed him a little bit. So let's think here. That is, first of all, that's Kragus with that 2 points. First casualty of his young career. So yeah, I can't really complain about my dice being shitty at times because his have been not the best just as much. I'm trying to figure out a way I can surf this guy. Let's just stand him up. Okay. That's weird. Why didn't he stand up? Oh, okay. It's just a weird cinematic. He should have stood up first. Whoa! What the f... Oh, you didn't let me bite him. What the hell? Okay, that was a weird progression there. I guess I had to stand up first before I hypnotic gaze? That's weird. If I hypnotic gaze and I'm laying on the ground, it should automatically stand me up to do the hypnotic gaze, you would think, right? Which is what I expected it to do there. But it didn't. Huh, I don't know, man. That's weird. And then I went ahead and tried to bite, but it wouldn't let me bite because I was laying on the ground. So it didn't stand me up to let me bite. Jesus, man. His dice are killing him now. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to gaze from the ground. That's a mess up to begin with. If you do the sequence that I just did, it should have just automatically stood me up and then gazed. And then I had to bite or I get kicked off, right? But I guess I should have had to stand up first. I was afraid if I did that, if I stood up first and then tried to gaze, it wouldn't let me gaze because my action was actually standing up. That's why I didn't do it that way. Huh, I don't know. That's pretty weird. But now that I know that, next time I'll do it the other way and we'll see if it works. We're just going to go with the same setup here. We're going to give him chances to hit these Vamps, if he wants to. He's down to 9 players now. And I should still be at 10 or 11? 11, because I had an extra draw. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yep. Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird sequence for sure. Something was not right there. Oof. He's got fame and he lost. Ugh. Ugh. Just stunned. Nah, you're not supposed to be able to. You're not supposed to be able to do any actions when you're laying on the ground at all. Besides stand up or jump up. It's the only thing you're supposed to be able to do on the ground. Hey, Varney, how you doing, man? He does the 1 die there. That's the one thing he asked for my advice earlier, and tips and pointers after the game. So the one thing I will tell him is he's relying on 1 die blocks way too much. Now that one wasn't as bad because it was a guy that had block, but it's still a 1 die block that could have scolded and forced him to use a reroll on his very first action, right? Before he ever did anything else. Before he moved anything, before he went to try to pick up the ball. So first pointer would be to minimize your risk a little bit better, do your moves and stuff like that. Like you just move that guy over, maybe pick your ball up first, depending on how your thrower or your ball handler is, before you start doing the risky 1 die blocks. And then try to minimize the amount of those that you're doing. Yes, you can move and then hypnotic gaze, Sepnugs. Absolutely. Oh, that's 3 turns in a row. He's boneheaded. The ogre has not helped him at all this game. So the reason why I didn't stand up first is because as a big guy, right? Or... Well, and I should have thought about it a little more. See, there's another 1 die he's relying on, which still isn't as bad because he's a blitzer with block. Yeah, it does in that case, right? And I just didn't think about it all the way through. I was thinking more in the lines of a big guy that is, for instance, boneheaded like his ogre. Next turn, he can hit to pull his scroll up for options to choose, and one of his options will be activate player, I think, or something like that. And that ends his turn. And I was thinking in those lines that if I activated him and stood him up, that would end his turn, and he wouldn't have the opportunity to hypnotic gaze. But he absolutely would, because all he was doing was standing up. He could still move. He could do anything at that point. Oh, okay then. There you go, Rex. I didn't realize that. That's something I never knew was in the rules. It would make sense that you could hypnotic gaze then. Hypnotic gaze is an extraordinary skill. So that would make sense. Absolutely. That is a rule I never knew about. Yeah, disturbing presence, those kind of things. I knew that would work. I forgot about disturbing presence, but I did know that worked while you were on the ground. Alright, so he's not my blocker. He's not my blocker. He is my blocker. So let's stand him up to start. Let's bring my guy here in the middle. Let's bring him around to here. So here I'm going to stand up first. That way it at least activates him, and I know if he bloodlusts or not, which he didn't. Since he didn't bloodlust, I'll move in here. And I'll hypnotic gaze. I should have hypnotic gazed with the other one, and I totally forgot about it. That's why, like I said earlier, you should always get in the habit of doing what I just did right there. Even if you don't need it, always do it anyway, so that when you do need it, you don't screw it up. Go ahead and mark up that ogre. We'll let the ogre have a free hit there next turn, if he doesn't bonehead anyway. See if we can get Victor some points here. Nope. No such luck.
Nefarious has connected.
We'll skip that. I'm not going to re-roll it. And then we'll do the 2 die hit here. There we go. Nice. Push down and I'll follow. Oh, that's a nice break. I was not expecting that break. But it's one that I will take. Absolutely. Yeah, I still have the physical rulebook. And I have a printed off paper copy of it as well. Nice. I gave him the hit and he didn't get it. That's good. At least he didn't bonehead again. He had boneheaded 3 turns in a row. But I've got him blocked off pretty well. I mean, he's not really going to try to dodge anywhere, I don't think. He can dodge out this way, which probably is what he'll try to do. These two probably aren't going to dodge because they're going through tackle zones if they do. I would think he would blitz with him, come out and blitz him off, and then maybe run the thrower up and try to pass to him and dodge out. Maybe. It's a very risky play, but at this point, that's down to what he's got to try to do is risky stuff, right? He doesn't have a whole lot of other choice. I mean, he could stall back here another turn to try to free guys up a little bit and make me rush him. He could go that route. One die there doesn't do any good. Again, that's not a very risky one die because that guy has block, but it's still a one die. At this point, though, he's at a spot where he's got to do that kind of stuff. Let's see here. I'd rather do the one die blitz here and blitz him down, and then you can move and dodge. Yeah, now he's got to use a reroll there. He should have made that as blitz, maybe. He could have made that as blitz, or he could still make that as blitz. So he'd made that as blitz and followed there, then he could have dodged out if he wanted to. Any dodge he does now is a 4+ dodge or higher. Nah, they'd all be 4+s. Yep. Yeah, he's in a bad spot here. And that makes it even worse now, because now his dodge is gone. Or one of his other players is gone, so his numbers are getting even lower now. He's still gazed, so that means I can just move around him if I want. But first, let's do this. I kind of want to... I think I'm going to do... Man, I don't know. Let's come this route, actually. Yeah, let's do that. See if we can hypnotic gaze this guy. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Oops, let's re-roll it. Oh, I roll a 2 anyway. Jesus criminy. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh my goodness. These dice, man, for both of us are just ridiculously stupid. I shouldn't have re-rolled that one. I should have just went ahead and did this block and then moved him over to here and tried to hit the gaze with him. Yeah. That was a bad play by me. And I got burned for it with the double skulls at the end. I wasn't looking at all my players before I re-rolled that gaze. Bad play. I probably should have been using these guys to push him off. Right? He could have brought him here and then blitzed this guy off with him and then came down and passed to him and then ran down with him and been sectioned off that. Oh, man. And now the one die screws him there, forces him to use his reroll. And he has to at that point. He can't pass the chance to surf me. Just a stunned. Right, but that was his chance there to get this guy away from all my players down here on the sideline. I could have got to him with my vampire, but I wouldn't have had a thrall over there, so if I'd have bloodlusted, I'd had to use my reroll on the bloodlust. That was his chance. Instead, he's going to do a one-die blitz with the ball carrying thrower, huh? Interesting. Takes himself down. Interesting choice. Ah, dang it. Why did you catch it? Why did you catch it? I've got block, he doesn't. Let's actually go over to this side. Since I failed the bloodlust, I'll bite the thrall that's down on the pitch. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, so that worked. Now, let's move him down here to this blitzer. Mark him up. Let's blitz here. Ugh, all these bloodlusts, man, really? No, don't catch it. Ugh, thank you. Jesus, man, quit bouncing on me. Ah, so ugly, man. Last thing I wanted to do was catch the freaking ball. Now let's hope I don't bloodlust again. That'd be the third one in a row. Wow. Alright, sure. Whatever. If you say so. See if we can get him a point here. Thankfully, I didn't casualty or KO that thrall on the last bite, so he was still there to bite. That's one good thing. All of my bites have been stuns and not takeoffs, so I can't really be mad about that. Yeah, biting the shit out of that thrall, ain't I? Alright, so we got Victor a point finally. 2 more passes and a touchdown, and he scores. Let's see if I can See if I can farm 2 more passes on him before I score with him. Hopefully. Hopefully, we shall see. 1 die with the block there. Not bad. KOs him. One die there. Nice, that's a turnover. I wouldn't expect him to re-roll that. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that. But that's nice, that frees all my guys up now. I like that. So let's do this. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and blitz with this guy. Yay, I didn't bloodlust. Whoop whoop. Who'da thunk it? It can happen. Yay, I didn't bloodlust again. What the fuck is that thrall doing? Looks like he's puking. It looks like he's fucking hacking up or something. He's trying to keep his blood pressure low so they don't feed on him, thinking he's out of blood. Oh, that's a nice KO. Alright, so now I'm going to do some goofiness. Hand it off to him. Oh, come on. I just need a 3, man. I just need a 3. There you go. That's better. Now I need a 2+, 2+. Ah, I won the pass. Damn it. Had to roll that freaking re-roll. Blow that re-roll, bastards. That would have got me 1 pass away, darn it. 1 pass away. His OJ this morning got the blood bag pumped. Yeah. Well, there goes re-roll. Oh, and a double fail. Man. what do I want to do here? Let's stand him up. He's not block. He is block. Let's blitz here. Actually, no, let's blitz here. I'm just going to stay right there. Bring this guy down to here. Is my block thrall? How is he over there? Did I not put him on at this half? No, he got surfed. That's the one that got surfed, isn't it? I think that's the one that got surfed. I'll tell him that after the game. I'm not going to tell him during the game because I don't want my thralls to die. Alright, let's try this one more time here. Wait a minute, how far down can he move? He could get all the way down to there, so I don't want to go that route. Still got a reroll left, so make the pass, make the catch. Alright, so he needs one more pass. I got a few turns to get it. He's still got a reroll, so it's a little risky because it's not a blocker, but his dice just have not helped him. He did have a lot of one-die yellows early, but here lately it's, oh, Jesus. And all of his casualties he's done to himself. Oof. Got to use the APO there. Oh, he doesn't have an APO, does he? Oh, man. That just hurts right there. That hurts right there. Really needed to use the APO there if he'd have had one. That's a casualty for Lena. Alright, so we'll do this hit first because I got block and a thrall to stand by me. We'll push him in to here. We'll bring this thrall to here. That way he can eat him if he needs to. Gonna take a chance here by not having any thralls down there, but Gonna take a chance there, because I got to do 2 rolls now without a thrall down there. So I make the first one, that's good. Hand off here, good. Now I just got to make 1 more. I got the reroll if I need it, which I didn't, good. Now I'll pass here. No! Catch it. Catch it. Oh, I double won the catch. Arrgh! All I need to do is catch that, and then all he has to do is score a touchdown, and he gets it. Hey, Astral Dream, how you doing? Ah, so frustrating. So frustrating. Of course, I can't be pissed. I can't be bitchy or groaning about it. Even though I've had a lot of turnover dice, mostly in the first half. The games went surprisingly good for me because of his bad dice. And I'm farming at this point, so I can't be mad when I fail a farm. Definitely cannot be mad when I fail farming. Oh, Jesus, man. His dice are just miserable. Oh, so bad. Well, at least he didn't turn over. It's just ugly. Yeah, he's got to try the goofy stuff now. It's really about all he has. He made the first dodge. Or at least it looked like he made the first dodge. Did I look at it wrong? No, he did make the first dodge. And then failed the second one. Alright, I got to do a play here with no rerolls. Shoo. Ah, I don't make it anyway. Oh, shoot, I should have... Yeah, I screwed that up. I should have hypnotic gazed him. Should have hypnotic gazed him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pass to him. Or to him. Let's do it that way. Now let's hypnotic gaze here. Hopefully I don't roll a 2 or a 1. There we go. Then I can blitz here. Whew, that bloodlust came at the right time. That frees him up to come down for the bite if I need it. See how he just ran right through his tackle zones because he was gazed? So that's how the gaze works. Oh, I screwed that up. I should have moved there or there. Poop. That makes this pass harder now. Gosh dang it. It's a 3+ pass now instead of a 2+. Ah. Shoof, I rolled the 3 anyway. And I caught it. There's the point I needed. And we'll just leave him there. Alright, so now I just got to get the ball to Victor and score, and he levels. And then I'd have all 4 Vamps leveled in 2 matches. Oh, another 1 die skull. Jesus. Actually, they were early 6-volt. In the first half, he had like 5 or 6 in a row that were yellows, 1 die yellows. They've just turned around and caught up to him this half. Most of them this half have been pushes or skulls and a couple both downs here and there.
Lord Farquhar has connected.
Alright, so let's get this guy down to here. This guy's blocked. That is a thrall, right? Yep. So I'll do this hit. Didn't matter.
Monil has connected.
Now let's just hope I can make a catch. I did this move first because I had the thrall here. That way I can bite the thrall if I needed to. Now I'll move the thrall down so that I can bite him here if I need to. Alright, and this is Victor. Let's score before I run out of time. Yeah, buddy. So even though I had some really bad dice the first half, and a little bit of bad dice the second half. Not as bad. Still, an overall, a really, really good game for me. Cannot argue that at all. I was watching the timer, 6 volt. Trust me, I was paying attention. I wasn't going to miss my chance to level him up. This coach had asked me before the game started to give him some pointers and advice after the match because he's pretty new to playing humans and he wanted some some help and advice. So that's why I was kind of giving him some of my thoughts on it anyway. Alright, so a good second game. I get a win to make up for the disappointing loss in the first week against the Flings. Get a fan factor on that. My block thrall steals the MVP again. So both games he's got the MVP. The fans evidently love this guy. This guy right here. What is with him? Alright, let's get this match validated. Get the stats grabber open so I can upload it. And now let's go see what our levels are. 2 more levels on this one. And I'm up to 80k. Alright, let's see what our levels are here. Ooh, doubles. Doubles will give me a leader skill for sure. Certain. Give me that extra reroll, baby. I like that. Victor. The one that just leveled, too. Leader. I like it. It's always a nice skill to get on a vampire. Right off the bat. That's interesting. Why is that not adding up? Oh, well, that would be why, right? Let's actually come over here and get it from here. There we go. Come here.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
Thanks for the follow, whoever that was. Ira. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that.
Monil has left the server.
And that is Season 21 Dome. So let's get that uploaded real quick. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Upload is good. Alright, so we got him done. We got the SPPs done right now. Now let's go see what our other vamp got. Match bump or strength bump or move bump would be really nice. No. I'm gonna go with block. That's the safe, smart bet. One of these guys to get Mighty Blow on their next skill up, so I have a little bit of Mighty Blow going on. Be okay. Do that. That'd be 130. And actually, he's 140 because he took doubles. So currently, I should be at 1140. Yep. Now, the question is, at some point, I'm going to get a 5th vamp, which means I'm going to need 2 more thralls. Do I go ahead and buy the 2 thralls now? It'd be nice to have the extra thralls. I'm going to need them. Let's see what the rest of our schedule looks like. First and foremost. So I played the Flings and I played the Humans. I've got an Elven Union, an Underworld Denizen, and an Amazon. Okay, so I'm not too worried about any of those. The Amazons would be a pain because of all the dodge, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be giving them all inducements anyway. It doesn't really matter, right? Who do I play next? Subterranean's next, then the Amazons. Oh no, not the Amazons, sorry. Then the Crosagus, then the Amazons last. Subterranean. So I play the Denizens, Underworld Denizens next, and then the Elven Union. I'm going to go ahead and buy the 2 new thralls. Since I have the money now, I might as well. It's always best to have as many thralls as you can have. I like to have at least 2 per. This will give me 3 per, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it'd give me 10, and I got 8. So it'd give me, what, 2.5 per? Something like that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that, Rex. If they take the wizard, they take it. The Vamps have regen, and I have the APO, so if the regen doesn't work, I can use the APO. What did I use here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 9 and 10 on the heads. I'd rather have the extra thralls than to worry about giving up the reroll. 9 is going to be David. And 10 is going to be Varga. So David goes, come on, man, really? I hit switch. Bastards. There we go. David goes here. Varga goes here. And then my last vampire will go in here. That's where I ultimately want to be, is 5 and 10. That's 2 thralls per vamp. And that should put me at 1220. Yep. And puts me at 0 money. I like it. A lot of good stuff for this team for the first 2 games, even though I lost the first game. I got a lot of SPPs on that first game. A lot of SPPs that game too. So if we go in here and look, my first game I got 7, 13, 16, 22, 24 the first game. Second game I got Second game I got 5, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. So 24 and 21. 45 SPPs in 2 games. That's pretty crazy.
Lo, there do I see my father. Lo, there do I see my mother and my sisters and my brothers. Lo, there do I see the line of
My people, back to the beginning.
Lo, they do call to me. They bid me take my place among them.
in the halls of Valhalla,
Where the brave
they live